Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tarot Song Release Party featuring Dr. Kit Cello Punk, who did the amazing cello part on Tarot Song, as well as on Empty Wind, if you are familiar with that track as well. And I'm going to go ahead and pop him on the stream. Here we go. Magic!
There's the camera.
Welcome. Here we are, living our best lives. How are you doing?
I'm good. Just a second. Can we make sure that we don't have that sound?
I just switched.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's been a really stressful week here, but things are starting to look a little bit better. So I'm glad that it's the weekend and I have exciting plans to see humans next week. So
Oh my goodness, actual humans. Can you tell people where you're located? Because we're not in the same city.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in Oregon, so it's only barely, evening time here, but that's okay because I eat dinner at 4:00. So, so I've been in Oregon for 12 years now, and I know Gail from college in Nebraska before that.
Yep. We went to college in Nebraska, and then we promptly left Nebraska. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm based in Chicago for those who are here to watch Kit and do not know me. And I do musical theater folk rock, and Kit does cello punk. And together, we make things.
Yeah, I'm making it up.
Awesome. Well, would you like to kick us off?
Sure. I like to. This is the first song that I wrote for my cello punk idea, and I'm excited because I just got a fancy pickup that runs to an amp, which is making sound do things, which means I can use a distortion pedal, which I don't think I'm using on this first song, but it'll come in later. So I'm excited about that. This song is called The Hope We Need, and it's sort of musing about the state of the world and what you can do to make it better.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to remove myself.
Okay. Oh, we've got swords in the background and everything. Here we go. How can anything help when the world is ending? What can one say to ease any pain? How can you plan ahead when you're living on the edge and no worthwhile future seems forthcoming? I know they say existence is resistance. Alone there is no hope. Come with me, join the fight, be the hope we need tonight. To intact, reject hate, make a Nazi feel disgrace. Empathy is what we need, help us move away from greed. Come with me, join the fight, be the hope we need tonight. Cis or trans, straight or queer, gender isn't always clear. Peace okay, it's not a crime. Why should we stay in the lines when the laws are unjust? Collective action is a must. Come with me, join the fight, be the hope we need tonight. Organize at your job, the big boss don't need it all. Quit your toil, live with friends, plant a garden, butter and mend. Heal the earth, lend a hand. Who are we to own the land? Come with me, join the fight, be the hope we need tonight. Will you pledge to our cause? Earth is dying, break down walls, drying fields, forest fires, leave a drought and walk for miles. Out of time, climate change, capitalism is to blame. Come with me, join the fight, be the hope we need tonight. without your name. Be the hope we need today. Use your voice, cry me too. Patriarchy hurts all true. To attack, reject hate. Punch a Nazi in his face. Come with me, join the fight. Be the hope we need tonight. Be the hope we need tonight.
Woo!
Woo.
Oh man, I love that one. That's a great way to start it. Awesome. And we have a couple people saying hi in the comments. And friends, feel free to say hi in the comments. Leave little hearts for claps, all that good stuff. I love being able to do this. So Erin says hi, Kit.
Oh yay, Erin is here.
And Jennifer, I believe this. You also did you also bring Jennifer?
No, I don't know.
Paula Nuremberg-Meyer told me about this.
Cool.
Awesome. That's fun if like neither of us know.
Right? People that I mean, it's possible that I know these people from somewhere and I just forgot, but
you know
my
what?
brain
We're
is
here,
very
we're living our best lives. And we also have a someone saying that was one of their favorites. So yeah. Awesome.
I figured
Cool.
out how to look at the comments too.
Yeah. No. Okay. Oh, hey. Hey, Johnny. Oh, the name of the song. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Awesome. Here we are. Well, I will go ahead and do one. Man, this is going to be a fun back and forth because your songs are very action oriented, and I'm like, this astronaut's a metaphor for the ego.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a great back and forth for sure. Okay, so this is Spacesuit Days. And I'll tell a little bit about it. So Spacesuit Days is based off of, so Buddhist author Tara Brach talks about the spacesuit self, this idea that we go through life and we have this way of being, of like performing who we are, and we get confused. Like we think we are the suit, and then we forget we're the person inside the suit. We are not the suit. We are not all of the things we're pretending to be. We're the squishy person inside with the feelings and the stuff. So I wrote a song about it. There's a music video that exists on the YouTubes you should watch later with my friend Maggie playing an astronaut, and it's great. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna give Kit a little break. Here we go. Used to spend your time bouncing off of walls. Physics, your ballet. Try to float away from anything that bothers you. Such a delicate display. Back on Earth, you look up at the sky. Memories of the past start to fade. The moonlight glimmers in your eye, and you want to go back to your spacesuit days. And in your suit, it feels like you're on top of the world, as you literally float on top of the world. But inside you feel so fragile and so thin. The suit is hard to get out of and harder to let others in. Back on Earth, you look up at the sky. Memories of the past start to fade. The moonlight glimmers in your eye, and you want to go back to your spacesuit days. they see. And you are more than your aerospace degree. And there are so many more things you wanted to be when you grew up. Back on Earth, you look up at the sky. Memories of the past start to fade. The moonlight glimmers in your eye, and you want to go back to your spacesuit days. You want to go back to your spacesuit days. You want to go back to your spacesuit days. Yeah, so that was Spacesuit Days. One of my favorites to play. I'm going to turn my monitor up just a little bit so I can hear my highs, because that was an adventure we just went on. Yeah, okay, cool. So solving this mystery, apparently, so Jennifer says tarot enthusiast. So so either she's saying she's a tarot enthusiast, or we're just getting referred by tarot enthusiasts. Either way,
Cool.
I'm cool for that. That's awesome. Yay, and Michelle is here.
You're all in my one headphone this time. It's exciting.
I know. I found the button.
Yes.
In StreamYard that was making everything mono. And this has been the backstage report. Okay. Both. Great. Awesome. I love this. Okay. Well, we will get to Tarot Song, which is the single that came out today that's on all of the streaming platforms, featuring the lovely cello by Dr. Kit. But I'm going to let Dr. Kit do another song. Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to do I Don't Know How to Tell You next.
Okay.
This is based on the sort of phrase of, well, I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I feel like that's obvious. And it seems like that's one of the main problems that we deal with when we're trying to talk to people that just don't get it. Like, well, why don't you care about other people? How is that hard?
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
I wrote a song about it. I don't know how to tell you. I can't make you see. Can anyone explain to those who think that the world is all about only me? I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. Isn't the point of society to make life a bit easier? Widen your circle. Make all people your family. I don't know how to tell you. I can't make you see. Can anyone explain to those who think that the world is all about only me? I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people. I don't know how to tell you. You should care about other people.
Yay!
Yay!
I love that one, and that was one of the ones I am most excited to hear with a full band and all of its cello punk glory.
It's gonna be great. I have our band right now is me, a violinist, and a guitarist, and my wife is learning to play electric bass with us. And
Amazing.
3 out of 4 of us sing right now. So all of those combinations. Don't make faces at me.
I love this exchange that just happened off screen. That was amazing. Also, my friend Cece is here. Cece is also in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. All these Oregonians in my life. It's great.
Good place to be.
Yeah, it's a good place to be. Oh man. Okay. So I think I should just do. I should do tarot song, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
I should
you
probably
should
do that. I should do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do tarot song. So here's the thing about tarot song and the live streaming world that we live in, is that unfortunately we're not able to play this together at the same time. That would be a fool's errand, and also there are far too many unfriendly sharps in that song.
And you
for
didn't
this
tell me
moment.
to practice.
And I didn't tell him to practice.
I need warning on that one.
But I figured I'm going to play it acoustic, but if you want to hear it in its full glory, you want to go to the Bandcamp or the Spotify on Gail Gallagher on either of those, and you'll be able to hear it in its full glory. And it's great. Also, before I start, Susan, my friend Susan says that that the previous song's going to be stuck in her head, and it is an earworm. So
great,
awesome. All right, cool beans. Here we go. Yeah, you can hang out.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna do this anyway. So this is a tarot song. I'm having way too much fun with these buttons. Anyway, here we go. The cards say your soul is an egg full of swords. The cards say there's something still healing inside. The cards say you can only run from the truth for so long. If you dig deep, there's scars you'll find. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers and see what you'll find. The upside down woman with the coin says, don't give yourself too freely. They'll only break your heart. The naked man riding the bull says, don't rush into battle. They'll only tear you apart. The high priestess says, change is coming in the new year, filled with excitement and fear. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers and see what you'll find. Are you a wise fool or a fool? A wise fool or a fool? A wise fool or just a fool? It's 1 year later, you've shed some layers, Turn the lady with the coins right side up. You're picking up chalices everywhere, making sure to fill your own cup. Your soul is less of an egg full of swords. You're making your way forward, but there's still so much to be revealed. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers and see what you'll find. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Tarot song. I didn't do any preamble before I played it. But because I was just feeling it. But yeah, so Tarot song, just released that. But it is based on an actual tarot reading that I got in 2018. It was December 2018, and my friend Aiden, who's he's a freelance mystical spiritual director person who does tarot readings and all sorts of magical things. SaintSparkleBear.com. He just launched his website. But he gave me a tarot reading, and the first thing he said, he pulled out this egg full of swords and was like, "This is your subconscious." And that sat in the back of my brain box. And this tarot reading was like incredibly on point. It was like, you are going to be better at guarding your time and energy, and you're gonna connect with your high priestess so that you can like figure out what it is that you need to do. And like, you know, it was this very solid reading. And then like a year later, I was like, oh man, that was really on point. And of course, fast forward to now, and it just works so well with the feelings of like looking back at a past year and how much you've changed and grown,
Right.
and how much more you could grow in the future. And so that's why I was like, this needs to come out now, because that's the feeling we're all feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any thoughts from like working on it and like experiencing it?
Like, it was a little bit harder for me to get into that one than Empty Wind. Like, I immediately connected with Empty Wind, and it was really easy to be like, oh, and I know how to make ghost noises. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I had a challenge like trying to find licks that fit into the sound but weren't just automatic repetitions of what you were singing, because there's only so much like harmonic space available.
Yeah.
But it was a really interesting challenge to like figure out how to like, okay, no, I want to fit in here, or do I want to like push against and make it dissonant, or things like that.
Yeah, I think it works really well. And the first thing that Sam said when my husband, when I showed him the track, was that the cello represents the cards, and I was like,
okay, yeah.
So you represent the cards. So there.
Cool.
Cool. I have a couple comments. Cece loves the song. Cece's one of my patrons. I have a Patreon, which I can talk about later. Yeah, Kit also has a Patreon. I don't know why I use that voice. And my friend Mary's here.
I feel like that's just like a theater nerd thing.
It is. We just do weird voices. It's great. By the way, there's a virtual merch area either above or below me, depending on where your comment section works in the time and space of the internet. But I put up my Bandcamp, Kit's Bandcamp, and both of our websites, so you can go down all the rabbit holes. And the nice thing about Bandcamp is you can name your price. So it's like a tip jar, except you get a song. Anyway, so we're going to keep playing things. What do you have?
Is it time for the queer swearing song?
It's always time for the queer swearing song.
Okay.
Cool. This is a queer swearing song,
There's
so
swears.
there are
FYI.
swears. If that's a
Nope,
thing you
that's the wrong
care
word.
about, you're welcome. We told
It's
you.
one swear that gets repeated. Really.
It's one swear that gets repeated. It's the best one, though, right?
It's the best one.
Okay, great.
So this song is on my Bandcamp page for, free / choose your own price. So if you need something to get for not very expensive, you can get it. Also, all of the songs from my beta test Cello Punk album are available for one at a time, like $1 a pop, or you can get the whole thing. And yeah, it's totally options. So this song is called Not Gay as in Marriage, but Queer as in Fuck You, because a lot of times people are like, yay, gay people, but only so long as you're like white and heteronormative. And yes, you can absolutely swear along. You'll figure out where to do it. But then they're not so up for like queer people that don't fit in their boxes. And so this is kind of about that. And I originally, the first time I did this on Gail's Instagram stream, I did like a pared down cello part because I hadn't practiced enough yet. But now we have distortion, and I think I can play the full cello part and sing at the same time.
I'm so excited for this. Okay,
because practicing works, kids. I don't want assimilation, instead I want liberation, a white picket fence, and rainbow corporatism for me. I just want the freedom to love how I love. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary. Not into sex, aces are great. Think gender's constricting, amen. Simply telling others how to love. Fuck you. I don't want assimilation, instead I want liberation, a white picket fence, and rainbow corporatism for me. I just want the freedom to love how I love. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary. Got a king, it's not mine, but that's okay. Got multiple partners, good for you. Have opinions about consenting adults that aren't you. Fuck you. I don't want assimilation, instead I want liberation, a white picket fence, and rainbow corporatism for me. I just want the freedom to love how I love. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary. Biped or queer, live your dream. A romantic, no problem. Affronted by change, diversity, and gays that can't be monetized. Fuck you. I don't want assimilation, instead I want liberation, a white picket fence, and rainbow corporatism for me. I just want the freedom to love how I love. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary. I don't want assimilation, instead I want liberation, a white picket fence, and rainbow corporatism for me. Not gay as in marriage, but queer as in fuck you. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary. Let us have a galaxy, not a binary.
Yeah. I love that one so much. I love the "Let us have a galaxy, not a binary." It's just like my favorite thing.
It's such like me and so many of my friends don't fit in an easy box of like, well, I could maybe describe my whatever with 5 words, and then it still wouldn't even be completely accurate. So
yeah,
queer, go for it.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's like that's Oh, gender.
Gender.
Like, it's okay, I guess.
Oops.
I don't subscribe to all the policies.
Where do you? Is there a place I can return it?
Can I return some of these policies? Like, I didn't
program?
subscribe to this. I didn't subscribe to this idea that like women aren't like supposed to be like assertive. Like, where did we get this? Can we not do that? And that's my identity.
Looking for the customer service counter to make it.
Yeah. Like I'm the Karen at the patriarchy customer service counter.
Nice.
That's a whole other song. We have oh my goodness. So my friend Iris loves the title and concept of the previous song and also says Iris got the strangest tarot reading in February 2020 and may have predicted the pandemic. Well,
wow.
You need to talk about that because I want to know that story. Because that sounds like a whole trip. So I wanted to say one thing before I go into my next one. I just wanted to honor that, like, a year ago, around this time last year, you were like, hey, can I talk to you about this concept I have? I want to do, like, queer cello punk, and I don't know if there's a market for that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm your market.
Yeah. So, you know.
Like, yeah, but yeah.
Now I'm doing a thing. So.
And now you're doing the thing. And someday, then I'm so excited to hear it in its full glory.
Right.
It's going to be so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a new song. This is a song that I wrote for February album writing month this year. And it is not the song I was going to do from FOM because I feel compelled to do other things. So here's the thing, friends. I just wrote a song about tarot cards. I'm a little spooky in some areas, but like the spookiness does need to be based in science and like a little bit. And I take issue with some things. I read The Secret. I have some notes. And I wrote a song about it. And it's fairly new, so I'm looking at my page, and it might be a bit of a journey, but we're all going to go on it together. This is called Bright Side. There we go.
Pick a key, whatever.
I'm keeping you on screen.
Okay.
Because I like it.
It's your party.
All right. I'm generally a joyful person, even when things suck. I like to find the light in bad situations, and I notice the things that are privilege and luck, and I casually acknowledge astrology. I look up every angel number that I see, 'cause I like the stories you can make with the little signs. But I find myself overwhelmed by the culture of good vibes and the folks who can say they can manifest things with their mind. It's okay to look on the bright side. It's also okay to be sad. It's okay to acknowledge your feelings, and it's okay to be mad. And absolutely follow your goals, but you can't literally control the world with your mind. But it's okay to look on the bright side. And I think we're all connected somehow. How that works is hard to say. Humans like to make connections. We like to tell stories and do wacky things like write 14 songs in 28 days. This is a song I wrote out of that batch. It was an in-joke. Don't worry about it. And we love finding ways to be creative and Sometimes we like conspiracies, making connections to the things we cannot see. We like to be in control, so we think we can control the universe. But that's not how it works. And it's okay to look on the bright side. It's okay to be sad. And it's okay to acknowledge your feelings. And it's okay to be mad. But it's not okay to say things like, you're poor because you aren't putting out positive vibes. You can literally attract money with your mind. One time, I wished really hard for $200 and then I found $200 on the sidewalk. I did that with my superpowers. So you just need to keep vibing high, hun, and you'll figure it out. I mean, if you found the $200, like, cool story, bro. But, like, no, friend. But it's okay to look on the bright side. I got an angry reaction. Oh yeah, here we go. Next verse. And listen, I love a good fairy tale. I was raised on Disney movies too. And I think that life has a funny way of telling you what is true. And absolutely follow your dreams. But it's all about the actions you take. Have grand visions, but look at the data. Ground yourself in what's real and what's fake. And it's okay to look on the bright side. And it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to acknowledge your feelings. And it's okay to be mad. But it's not okay to tell people that their cancer is the result of negative thoughts, and if they just think positively, they'll be cured. That's an actual thing they talk about in The Secret, a book that's treated like the fucking gospel, and like Oprah co-signs on it, but you're like guilt-tripping cancer. What the? I hate it so much. I hate it so much, Kit. I hate it so much.
Yeah,
But it's okay to look on the bright side. And it's okay to look on the bright side. And it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to acknowledge your feelings. And it's okay to be mad. But it's not okay to say a bunch of problematic, pseudoscientific, prosperity gospel, victim-blaming stuff that doesn't actually acknowledge white privilege and other situational effects or really any data based in reality at all. But you know, it's okay. It's okay to look on the bright side. Do what you gotta do. But you don't have superpowers. Unless you can prove that to me with scientific data, then I guess you have superpowers. That's pretty cool. And if you look at the science, I will believe you. But I think it's just confirmation bias.
Yeah. No, I grew up with two parents who are chemistry professors, so I definitely grew up in the like, yeah, science, duh.
Science.
And so I'm always a little bit like, you're really into that astrology stuff, people on Facebook. But like at the same time, I also get, you know, whatever, if a tarot reading helps you interrogate whatever's going on in your head and provide metaphors for you to work through whatever thing you're working through.
Yeah.
Great. I don't care.
It's like okay, so like a tarot, you're having a conversation with the deck, and your mind is like it's helping guide your mind, but like it's, and things happen, you know, coincidentally at the right time, and like, you know, things come together, but like it's in the same way, like as like I think of it the same way as an improv set.
Yeah.
Like I think of it as like when you're improvising and you put something out there and something answers back. You're doing improv with the universe. You're not asking the universe for a pony, and
Yeah.
if you don't get your pony, you didn't use your superpowers correctly.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, that's my soapbox.
There you go.
Thank you. And I'm getting a lot of claps from Susan and Cece.
I
And
mean,
so
I could definitely hear a cello part in there too if you want to.
Oh my God, they're
do that one.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe there needs to be a cello part in this one. Awesome. Jennifer says Jennifer has to sign off and teach a class. Thank you for tuning in, Jennifer. This is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna keep on our merry way. Do a couple more songs. I think we're just gonna keep on cranking, living our lives.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I think it's time for songs about feminism.
Yeah. Awesome.
These are kind of short. Like literally one is a minute.
You want to do like a couple?
I could do these two back to back. Yeah. So these next two songs are about feminism, and the first one is called "Feminism Means Doing the Dishes."
Okay.
Fairly self-explanatory. Kind of directed at, cis white guys that might be like, oh yeah, women should be equal, but then go home and don't do chores. And also kind of about the mental load that women tend to take on of planning the household and making appointments and all of that. And then the second one is about the intersectionality of feminism, and it's called "What is your feminism even for if it isn't intersectional?"
Cool. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out.
All right.
You hung out for my last one.
Yeah. Yeah. Feminism starts at home, cleaning up bathroom. It means doing governmental labor for grocery lists and planning holidays. Feminism means knowing how to do her laundry and where to put the kids away. It means cooking sometimes, and feminism means doing the dishes. Feminism means doing the dishes. What is your feminism even for if it isn't intersectional? No one wins the oppression Olympics, so let's smash the patriarchy. We need to highlight the problems of the multiply marginalized. No one wins the oppression Olympics, so let's smash the patriarchy. This means that white people shouldn't always get the center stage. No one wins the oppression Olympics, so let's smash the patriarchy. Race and disability and queerness are some of the different angles. No one wins the oppression Olympics, so let's smash the patriarchy.
Love that. Oh man. Oh, we're getting so many comments too.
Oh yeah.
Colleen. Yes, I see you. Thank you for tuning in. That's okay. Yes, comments count. You can clap. You can clap with your comments. That's good. And Michelle loves the line, "No one wins the oppression Olympics." So that's very good.
I was just reading something about intersectionality today, and yes, I understand the irony of being a white person singing about not being in the center stage. But I was reading about intersectionality earlier today, and it was described as not the additive process of like more negative interactions, but where the negative of being both like a woman and a black person merge so much that you can't tell which problem it is. And I was like, oh, I hadn't thought of it that way before. And so, everybody's learning something all the time, and it's intersectionality is super hard, but if we keep working at it, maybe we'll get somewhere.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. Okay, so let me see. I'm looking at a couple options from my list of things. I feel like I need to do 222 because it lives in the same world as Tarot Song, and it's like one of my more popular tracks, and I'm like, y'all like the 6 minute? Okay, that's great. But it lives in the same world as like tarot and these other things that we've been talking about. So I'm gonna drink some water.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, stay hydrated. So yes, I just sang a song about all the things I don't believe in. But I do still have a spooky relationship with the universe and with angel numbers. 222 was written in February of 2019. And it was February 22nd. And I was doing the thing where I write 14 songs in 28 days. And I was like, I want to write a song about 222. And then I went to go buy a coffee. And it was at the Whole Foods, so it was cheaper. And it was $2.22. And then I went home and I wrote this song. So yeah. And I'm going to send you away so you can take a break.
Okay.
Bye. All right. And this is track 11 off of my album Power of the Unnamed Passion. So that's pretty cool. A funny way of steering you through time. You keep coming back to the same lessons with new designs. And when all that you once knew falls apart, you decide it's time to try something new. And the date is 2/22. 2/22. The angels are with you. Now I don't believe in angels, but I believe in you. Mind is racing as you drive around town, head in the clouds with wheels on the ground. And it feels like what you need is coming into view. You're searching for parking while searching for what is true. And as you find the perfect spot, the clock says 2/22. 2/22. The angels are with you. Now I don't believe in angels, but I believe in you. but you're feeling much stronger. You feel so much more present, and time lasts so much longer. You're making your own map and following your own clues. And in this moment, you know exactly what to do. And as you find, as you go to buy your tea, the cashier says, that'll be $2.22. $2.22. The angels are with you. Now I don't believe in angels, but I believe in you. 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 Yeah! That's 222.
That's a nice song.
It is very fun. It was like I did not play that one in the wild as much as the other ones before I recorded it. And it was but it's good. It was also like written in the year that I was living Tarot Song.
Fair.
So it's like a sibling. It's like a spiritual sibling to Tarot Song. So for what it's worth. Yay, people are saying hi. Rochelle likes the words. That's awesome. Cece says, oh, that's great. Yay. Yay. I see Susan. Cool. Let's each do, I think, one more. But before we do that, couple things, either above me or below me in the comments, wherever those landed, is our virtual merch store. So we have my Bandcamp, Kit's Bandcamp, our websites where you can go sign up for our email lists. I also have a Patreon where like all of the I write an absurd amount of songs for songwriting challenges, and not all of them get released in the wild. So I put them on my Patreon. So if you want to dive deep into all of the stuff that I'm writing, you wanna check that out. And Kit, talk about your stuff.
I have a Patreon as well, and I try to share stuff there that's not always open to everybody else yet. And I've been messing around with making music videos for my beta test album, sort of playing with video software and getting familiar with how to do split screens and stuff like that. So testing that out on various ones. I'm working up to doing a like multi-screen of Not Gay as in Marriage, because the full album version of that takes like 10 parts. But so I'm trying to keep those going, and sometimes I write solo cello music, and I'm also working on some art songs right now for me to sing with a pianist friend of mine. So sometimes you get recordings of that. So I have Patreon, I have a YouTube channel, I have a Facebook page, I'm on Instagram, not as often as Facebook, but so if you want to know what I'm up to, that's where to find me. And I try to use some of my proceeds to support social justice causes, since it's kind of my transformation into social justice bard here. It's a little interesting because when I first started playing D&D, I always wanted to play like a rogue or a cleric or something, or a paladin. But in real life, I am actually a bard, and I do bardic things in both modern world and like medieval contexts. But I didn't quite know how to like apply that to social justice context, and so that's kind of what I've been working on with Cello Punk in the last year. I don't know. Is that the
yeah?
I think
that was very helpful. Yeah, I love it. And yeah, yay bards! Being a bard is cool. I like it.
It's one of those things that just kind of happened, and like, wait, yeah, this is really. I'm a professional musician. What? When did that happen?
What? How did we get here?
How did we get? Yeah, I have 3 music degrees. I didn't really expect to be a performer. But I'm taking voice lessons, and I sound way better than I did when I recorded the album. So I'm looking forward to recording those music videos with updated, audio and video and stuff. So
sweet.
And
so
then Patreon supporters will also get inside peeks into rehearsals with the full band that we won't always release those videos to just the general public because they're rehearsal. But so far it's really cool.
Okay, this is like my fan face right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Noted. Great. What do you want to sing for us for your last one?
I've got capitalist productivity because you like that one.
Okay, great. We'll just stay on screen.
Yes. This is one with the self-care.
Oh yay! It's my favorite. Okay.
So this is I've been kind of struggling personally with the growing up in the Protestant work ethic, and you must always be productive and working all the time. And so one of my personal internal struggles in social justice world is sometimes it's okay to take a break and take care of yourself. And I wrote this at the beginning of the pandemic, so there's a reference to that, and it's about how you don't always have to be productive in a capitalist sense, and still, all of that. Get up, go to work, punch in, keep your nose to the grindstone. When the rat race, keep up your pace, even as you work from home in a global catastrophe. Capitalist productivity is not your raison d'etre. Your worth is something that's not gross or net. Use a weekend to recover, but it's not enough. Got no sick days, what's vacation anyways? Career over family, and retirement's a pipe dream. Capitalist productivity is not your raison d'etre. Your worth is something that's not gross or net. Make art, enjoy your days, have a nap break, lose yourself in dancing, leave it behind, make up your mind to be free from the capitalist brainwashing. Capitalist productivity is not your raison d'etre. Your worth is something that's not gross or net. Take a breather. Don't always be a people pleaser. If you listen, your heart will tell you what you need. Self-care more than just a bath bomb and cheese. Capitalist productivity is not your raison d'etre. Your worth is something that's not gross or net. Capitalist productivity is not your raison d'etre. Your worth is something that's not gross or net.
Yeah. Oh man. I still love that self-care is more than a bath bomb and cheese. That is still my favorite line. Also, I noticed the breathe moment, and please tell me.
Yes.
Please tell me when you produce that's gonna be some dope pullback, and then
hopefully yes.
Oh my god. Okay, great, cool, great. Hi, this is Fangirl Gal. I'm gonna go back to.
We're gonna have some cool Mixolydian guitar riffs and
oh my god,
floaty violin obligato and extra bass.
This is what happens with someone with a PhD in composition goes punk.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I have to try really hard not to make everything like a counterpunchal fugue, but we'll do at least one of those hopefully someday.
Awesome.
The trick is not all of my bandmates love reading music, so I have to make stuff that's intelligible whether or not I can write it on a staff.
Ooh, Aaron says, looking forward to the band previews.
Aaron is one of my Patreon supporters.
Oh, wonderful. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna end with Ghostlight, and as I do.
Right.
So this is the final song on my album, and I did not mean to do this, but today is the birthday of my friend. So my friend Laura passed back in December of 2019.
Yeah.
Which is mysteriously right around when I wrote Tarot's song. It was things were happening when I was writing Tarot's song. But anyway, and she was like one of my writing partners, and we worked together on musicals together. And on Ghostlight, like everybody who knew Laura, who is a fan of my album, is like, we all have collectively agreed that it is her song, and like it may or may not, like it has spooky magics to it. As far as just like really containing her memory. And I did not mean to release a single on her birthday, but I did, and I feel like she'd be happy about that.
Yeah.
So here we are. And just a moment of levity before I dive in. My friend Colleen, who's also in Oregon, says that Mixolydian floats my boat. So there's just a lot of cool people from Oregon on the stream.
If you're from Oregon, you should follow my my composer page on Facebook at least, and we'll let you know when we're able to play live. Hopefully soon.
That'll be great. I'm gonna pop you off. I'm gonna sing Ghostlight. It's gonna be a journey. Yep. So, boop boop. Awesome. All right. And I should do a preamble. In case there aren't any theater, there are people who aren't theater people in this audience. So like all two of you. The Ghostlight is the light that is left on the stage for the practical sense to keep you from falling off the edge of the stage. But it also keeps the spirits in the theater company, so that and all of the spirits of the previous shows, previous characters that walk the stage. There's a whole magical moment to it. And that's the inspiration for this song. Closing night of another show. Say your lines one last time. Backstage dances and headset jokes. Traditions we always seem to find. Pack up the props, take down the lights. Take the set apart. Stand in silence on an empty stage. A blank canvas is ready. Strike the set, it's the end of the show. It's time to move on. Find a new way to live our lives now that the old script is gone. This moment has passed, a new moment calls. But is anybody really ready when the curtain falls? Pack the past up into boxes, piles of memories. Lots of little surprises along the way. And I imagine the story surrounded by the scenery of all she left behind. Strike the set, it's the end of the show. It's time to move on. Find a new way to live our lives now that the old script is gone. This moment has passed, a new moment calls. But is anybody really ready when the curtain falls? And I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you. If all the world's a stage, we spend our days in each other's place, connecting our stories in different ways. In the end, we are words on a page the things that we make and the memories we leave behind. Strike the set, it's the end of the show. It's time to move on. Find a new way to live our lives now that the old script is gone. This moment has passed, a new moment calls. But is anybody really ready when the curtain falls? And I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you.
Nice.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
It's a good ender.
It's my favorite ender. And I'm currently taking a solo show writing class through Chicago Dramatists because I'm making a one-woman show for my album, which I hope that there's a demand for this because I'm like, this is a very self-referential thing. But yeah, the album is a concept album about grief and growth, and the ghost light is actually like the metaphor that like ties it all together. Mm-hmm. And these are secrets I will be telling my Patreon about as well. But yeah, I've started really like diving deep into the writing of it and tying all the songs together, and that's been good. Oh my goodness, so many things happened in the comments while I was singing, and it's hilarious.
People from Portland met each other. It was
people
great.
From Portland met each other. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm going through. Awesome, so many great things. Yes, Colleen and Cece are connecting, which needs to happen. Oh good, the solo show is being demanded. Okay, cool. So
there you go.
I at least have the Twin Cities worked out because that's where Susan is. I have the Twin Cities. I have Oregon. It'll happen. Rochelle says the melody's so good, the words are kind of like remembering. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's the concept that I went with the melody for Ghostlight. It does have that like nostalgic vibe to it. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why I made that choice. It was a while ago, but I'm going to say that's why I made that choice because it's nostalgia. There we go.
If you look down at the bottom there, my friend Aaron wants to sing it.
So you want to sing Ghostlight? Okay, step into my office. Step into my office. By office, I mean DM me or email me. And we can chit chat about that.
If you need me to help you print up the score, let me know.
Okay, well, great. Because I have not made a score for that, but I've been meaning to. So when I have sheet music, I can sell. Awesome. Oh no, 2 more people are gonna. Okay, so Rochelle and Susan, you are both in the Minnesota area, and you should be friends. Great, we made it happen. Okay. Everyone's represented. I'm rambling too long. Thank you all for tuning in. And experiencing musical theater folk rock meets cello punk. Here we are, living our best lives. You can support us. Hit up our virtual merch store, either above or below me. I really should check where these things land. But wherever the comments are.
On YouTube. I don't know where it is.
I think it's below on YouTube and above on Facebook. Anyway, there's a virtual merch store. And you can buy our music. Bandcamp's like a tip jar, except you get music. And that's what I have to say. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll catch you next time.